All right, here we are. Look, I'm on page 8 of my notebook. Okay, go ahead and title this Two-Step Equations. Now, we already worked on this on Friday. Okay, but we're just going to do a quick review right now, give you a chance to kind of get some notes in your notebook, get used to taking notes in your notebook, and then tomorrow we're going to build on this. Okay, so two-step equations. What we're going to do is we're going to do examples on the left, and we're going to do practice problems on the right. Okay, so first example, negative 3x plus 7 equals 19. Okay, and remember, as I go here, if you find that I'm writing or talking too fast, you can slow the video down, or if you find that I'm going too slow, you can speed the video up. Okay, when we have an equation that looks like this, my goal is always to get x by itself. How do I get x by itself? Well, I need to get rid of everything that's with the x. So right now, that's a plus 7 and being multiplied by negative 3. I'm going to deal with my addition and subtraction first, so I'm going to first subtract 7 from both sides. I get, look, this cancels. I bring down negative 3x equals 19 minus 7 is 12. Okay, feel free to use a calculator. Now x is being multiplied by negative 3. Since it's being multiplied, right, I know it's multiplied because it's right next to the number. I'm going to do the opposite, which is I'm going to divide. What is x being multiplied by? It's being multiplied by negative 3. So I'm going to divide by negative 3. Okay, here's my line. I'm going to do my math. X equals a positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so that's an example. Now here's the practice problem. If you would like, you can pause right now and try the practice problem, or you can finish watching the video with all the examples and come back to the practice problems. But either way, I want you to really use the model of my work, like your work should look very similar. And so really getting used to the structure of what it looks like when we solve an equation. Okay, here's your next example. X over 5 minus 3 equals 4. Okay, once again, I need to get x by itself. Okay, this is division right here, and this is subtraction. I always deal with my addition and subtraction first, so the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this minus 3. How do I get rid of minus 3? I do plus 3. So this is x over 5 equals, okay, notice this cancels. I brought down x over 5. 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, now this is x divided by 5. What's the opposite of divided? Multiply. So I'm going to multiply by 5. Okay, again, line underneath. Notice the structure is very similar, right? Like I'm doing the math on this line, right? I'm saying what math I'm going to do, and then I actually do the calculations. And then I say what math I'm going to do, and then I do the calculations, right? Same here. I say what math I'm going to do, I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and then I do the calculations, bring it down. Okay, and I'm left here. This is x divided by 5 times 5. That cancels. And 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, and here is your practice problem. Once again, you can choose to pause the video right now and do it, or you can just wait until the end and do all 3 practice problems. It's just totally up to you. Okay, and then the last example is x minus 5 over 4 equals 2. Okay, now this equation is a little bit of a special case, which is I don't want to deal with the addition and subtraction first, and the reason is that subtraction is sitting on top of a fraction, so it's kind of like protected inside these parentheses almost. So what I need to do is get rid of this divided by 4 first. So how do I get rid of divided by 4? Well, I multiply by 4. So I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides. Okay, again, I'm always doing my work on both sides of the equation. So what I'm left with over here is just what's on top of the fraction, which is x minus 5. And 2 times 4 is 8. And then in order to get x by itself, I need to get rid of minus 5. So I'm going to do the opposite, which is plus 5. And I get x equals 8 plus 5, which is 13. Okay. And here is your practice problem. Try them out.